Continuing our broadcast from the Toronto Motorcycle Show for 2011, and our theme this morning has been the main men of the motorcycle magazines of Canada. Our visit at this point in time, of course, is with Motorcycle Mojo magazine and the editor, Glenn Roberts. Glenn, thanks for taking the time to come on board.
Thank you.
Enjoying the show?
It's been great. Yeah, it's a really good show. We're really expecting some big crowds today.
Yeah, big numbers last night.
Yeah, ladies' night is a big help.
I was very pleased to have your better half, Gwen, on stage last night with She Rides Night, of course.
Right.
That was an unqualified success, and I think that's the third or fourth year we've done that.
Yes.
We talked to Neil Graham from Cycle Canada magazine about the impact that women have made, not only on the sport and in general street riding and what have you, but also throughout the industry and the media. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it certainly is a huge growth industry. I mean, and Harley's probably one of the biggest ones to get that going. But yeah, there's a lot more women riding now. You see them all the time on the street, way more than you used to. Mm-hmm. And it's also nice when your wives are into it and you can go for a family ride. If you have kids, they can be on the back instead of just having a two-seater. You can have 4 seats. And that they even just let you go out for a ride because they're more into it.
Right on. When you talk about families riding, I can't help but think about your better half's family that goes back several generations of motorcycling and indeed has been passed on to the next generation.
Well, yeah, we don't have a huge history. Gwen has some history in her family of riding.
Yeah.
My father rode after the war, and maybe I think before the war as well. I wish I had some of his old bikes. But it kind of, after my parents moved to Canada, it kind of all faded away. And I picked it up just out of the blue, I think. I guess it was kind of in me from my father, but so some history, yeah. It's I picked it up in a big way, though.
Right on.
Yeah, it's my life.
We've also talked to Graham Jones from Inside Motorcycle about the fact that this is the first show of the season for you guys, and that you have a long train to go of shows. But in fact, your magazine, Motorcycle Mojo magazine, visits more shows in Canada than any other publication.
I think we do, yeah. We've got 12 shows, I believe, that we're looking at this year. A number of those are already booked. And I think in January alone we have 6 shows.
Wow!
So it's a pretty grueling schedule. It's our busiest time of the year.
Yeah. Some people call it the off season. That's certainly not the case for Motorcycle Mojo magazine.
No, it's not. It's an important time of year for us.
One of the key things that Motorcycle Mojo has done for us this year at the 2011 Motorcycle Show in Toronto is they brought Paddy Tyson to town, the noted Irish traveller and author. We had him on stage yesterday. We had a very colourful character.
He is fairly humorous, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. He hasn't been to this show. We brought him over last year for the Super Show in Edmonton and Vancouver, and he hadn't been to this show yet. So we wanted to get his exposure here, and we still have a number of his books that we look after printing those and publishing them in Canada. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, we thought we'd bring him over for another show.
Unbiased, and I mentioned it to Paddy, it's one of the most enjoyable books I've read in some time, motorcycle or not.
It's a pretty quick read. Mm-hmm. It's a good thickness, a lot of pages, but it just goes fast. It's humorous, and he's blatantly honest about it. It wasn't destined to be a book originally. It was destined to be emails to family and friends. Mm-hmm. So he was blatantly honest, and that went viral, and he figured he might as well make a book if everybody is reading it. So it's different. It's humorous, and it's honest about what he sees on the road.
We're going to have Paddy live on stage on the Go Ontario stage at 11:30 today, so we'll look forward to a second visit with him.
Yeah.
And again, thanks to Motorcycle Mojo magazine for bringing Paddy and for being part of the show.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Great to see you again.
Thanks. Good to see you again.
Thanks for your time. Okay, we'll continue on.